So you want to turn your booty call into your boyfriend. Why am I not surprised? Fortunately, it can be done. Hey, this is Mark from Make Him Yours, and I'm going to show you how next. So you want to turn your booty call into a boyfriend. Now, this is a question I get a lot, so I thought it was high time I did a video on it. And I'm going to show you the steps to take to do that in just one moment. But there's one thing you need to check first before you start this process. Does he have a girlfriend already? And I don't mean another woman, by the way. I mean you. Are you already playing the girlfriend role? Is he already getting the boyfriend benefits that men so desire? Boyfriend benefits are something I talk about a lot in my videos, and we've got the other video on how to make him want a relationship where I talked about that from a couple of weeks back. Is he already getting those benefits? You see, it's really easy for your booty call to evolve into someone who you hang out with regularly and who you do stuff with and who you actually really like and who's a great companion, and pretty soon he has all the elements of a girlfriend right there, and you've evolved into that situation where you're giving him everything a guy would want without you getting what you want. If that's the case, you need to dial back a little bit and have the girlfriend conversation, the one Jameer demonstrates in the commitment video with him. I'll pop that link in the description. But okay, let's say that's not you, and let's say, no Mark, I'm not hanging out with my booty call as a girlfriend, he's literally just a sex buddy, and we're having a good time, but I'm starting to get feelings and I want to evolve this to something more. Well, here's what you got to do. The first thing you have to remember is that you are in control. You see, it's really easy, and a lot of women in this situation start to feel like the guy has all the power. It's kind of like, oh, I've slept with him now, I've given him the best part. You all know how I feel about that. And I don't have any power in this situation. He can take me or leave me as it stands. And it's just not true. As a woman, you always have more sexual options than him. You have a lot of power in this situation. And you need to remember that. And that leads us on to number 2, which is you call the shots. If you want your booty call to become your boyfriend, you have to start doing things on your terms. Booty calls are happening at your convenience and his effort, and not the other way around. That means you call on him when you need him, but you're not going to be there at his beck and call. You're not going to guarantee that you're going to be there on a Saturday night when you're already out with your friends. You're not doing things on his schedule. You have more freedom, you have more abundance, you have more sexual options. Now, the third point is you want to make your time together absolutely phenomenal. So, before and after sex, you want to give him support, be an awesome companion, have freaking amazing sex, and talk about your exciting life, all the things that you're doing. The more positive experiences you give the guy, the more he's going to get a window into what you would be like and what it would be like for him to have you as a girlfriend. Check out that video on what makes men want a relationship. Description below, up there as well. We talk about all this. But when you give your light that intensely to him over that short period of time, more and more that guy's going to generate positive emotional experiences to you, and he's going to miss you when you're not around, and he's going to want to see more of you. Now, the next thing you want to do, once you've done that, once you've made your time together phenomenal, is offer to spend some time with him outside of the bedroom. So tell him you'll kick his butt at the local arcade or time zone. Tell him there's a new grilled burger you want to try out, a sports thing you want to go see, a barbecue on Sunday that you want him to come to or that you're going to invite him to. See if he is open to hanging out with you one-on-one outside of the bedroom. This is the slow movement forward into the more boyfriendy, more datey sort of zone. So again, you don't want to be spending all your time with him, but you do want to be moving things outside of the bedroom. And if you're doing all the stuff right and you're making his time with you phenomenal, he's going to want to spend more with you outside of that and outside of sex. If he says yes, I will spend time, I will do this thing with you outside of the bedroom, that's when you slowly move more and more of your hangouts to just fun times outside of the bedroom and keep being your awesome self the whole time. The more you do that, and remember, don't go and become his girlfriend. Don't do the thing I talked about at the start. But the more you give him these windows to how awesome you are and how awesome it'll be for him to be your boyfriend outside of the bedroom, the more he's going to want that as he moves forward. And eventually you can have that commitment conversation in the video description that I talk about a lot. But what if he says no? What if you go and be your phenomenal self and you invite him out to do something and he has excuses or he just flat out says no? Well, that's when you really are stuck in the booty call zone, and that's when you need to dial back a little bit, but intensify the focus. In other words, he doesn't want to prioritize you. He doesn't want to take things outside of the bedroom, and that means you make him less of a priority as well. So however many booty calls you're doing a week or a fortnight, you're going to reduce that. Not because you're playing or manipulating, but just because you respect yourself and you want something more that you're not currently getting. So you're not going to keep giving him what he wants all the time. Slowly but surely you dial back the time you spend with him and the booty calls you're doing, but you still intensify, you still make the ones you're doing even more phenomenal. Which leads me to the final step. Get a life. Use the extra time. Use it to work on yourself. Use it to build great things. Use it to bring more excitement and passion to your life. And that way, when you have those less frequent, but still intense sessions with him, he's going to see that light more and more because you're using the time you're not with him to grow yourself as a woman and to become the most attractive version of yourself. Either you'll have to keep deprioritizing him until he basically gets no more access to you and you're just working on yourself. Or he sees the decreased priority that you're making him, but he also sees what an awesome woman you are and you are becoming. And he goes, actually, I do want to hang out with you one-on-one. And that's the secret of how to do it, guys. That's how to turn your booty call into your boyfriend. It doesn't work every single time, but that is the way you have to do it. If he's getting what he wants and you're not getting what you want, you have to change the situation. So remember, you call the shots. You have the power in this situation. Make his time with you unforgettable. Give him the best window insight into what it would be like to have you as his girlfriend, and then offer to spend some time with him outside of the bedroom. If he's keen for that, great. You can move forward, do that more and more, and have the exclusivity conversation. If not, then you dial back, you prioritize yourself, you make yourself feel great and even more awesome, and in the little windows he has left, hopefully he realizes what a catch you are. Thank you so much for watching. Ladies, I really hope you enjoyed. Comments, thoughts, questions, all below. Type them in. I want to hear them. I answer all of them myself. Give the video a thumbs up and of course, subscribe to the channel. So hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get the notifications when new videos are out. I shall have another new video for you very soon and look forward to seeing you there.